Oh, it's annoying. So that means we're gonna have to race back and get. Geez, they're pretty closely planted together, aren't they? I don't want them to be too dense. Because if the forest becomes too dense, then it'll be too hard to farm. But I wonder if I do dual tyres. So if I put dual width tyres on this tractor on the rear, will it space out the planting? It might. Let's go and see. Anyway, let's drive back up to the shop, get another load of lodgepole pines, which I'm going the wrong way for currently. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Riverbend Springs on Farming Simulator 25. So we've just purchased this slurry tank a few episodes ago, and we are about to stockpile some slurry in this tank, because obviously the slurry in the cow barn is getting a little bit maxed out. So we've obviously used quite a bit already. We've had a few cows reproduce actually as well, which is good. Can this thing tow this? Just not very convincingly, but let's switch out to a high horsepower tractor. So we've got a couple of jobs to do. We've got to top up our slurry tanker. We've got to get a bale down to the rope maker, cotton bale, and a few other jobs. So what I'll do is I'll throw on a quick time lapse while we do these jobs, and then we'll come back in. So sit back, relax, enjoy the tunes. See you in a few minutes.
You know that I'ma keep it cool. With you I feel like breaking rules. On the edge, looking out with no parachute. You know I'm dreaming.
The other thing we've done is we've cleared out this area in preparation to get some lodgepole pines planted. So what we're going to try and do now is we are going to plant a pretty dense forest. Now, I could live to regret this, but let's just see how we go. But yeah, this is going to be a plantation forest. So we'll leave this guy do his thing, and then we'll come back in later on. All right, let's continue the time lapse, get stuck into these other jobs. Enjoy the tunes.
Oh, but guess I need more of you. With us it's all or nothing. But guess I need more of you. You say it during night, but in the morning you just leave. With us it's all or nothing. Oh, but guess I need more of you.
All right, so this is our slurry tanker. So this is to refill our slurry. So a little bit labor intensive, but I mean, gives us a good opportunity to use our product. Okay, are we stuck? Interesting. Okay, it's probably not the best idea to drive into the field. Can I lower this up or down? I don't even know. All right, let's try and get our tanker refilled. So if I fold this guy and then potentially just pull alongside, yep, we can refill from here. So this saves having to drive the slurry tanker back towards the farm, but I mean, it's much of a muchness really. If we had a bigger tanker, we probably... So if we had double the size, we could probably do this field in one go. But I guess we'll see how we go. Alright, what I'm going to try and do is reposition this guy where he was. We'll close to. Hire the worker, let them resume. I'll get this guy out the way. So I reckon what we'll do is we'll just park just up here. Okay, that should be sufficient. Alright, let's check in on our other workers. So our cotton bale's been delivered. Or just about delivered. Another thing I was thinking about doing last episode is going through our leased equipment and seeing what we can offload. Because we don't need so many forklifts now. Okay, let's get this bale unloaded. Got to check in on our productions as well. Rope maker is empty, so we're about to sort that out. Sawmill needs wood. Plenty of fabric. Tailor shop's empty, but we've transitioned away from clothes for the moment. Planks long up at the wagon builder, and probably planks long for the playground maker hall. Yeah. Alright, let's get this guy back to the farm, and then we'll go check out our planks long stock. Okay, that's good. So this guy is doing the headlands now, it looks like. Okay, so should be able to get it done. I mean, the fertilizer is probably a little bit more efficient, but we've got the slurry there, might as well use it. If it's going to be a long-term thing, we'll see. Precision farming, I think, utilises alternate fertilizers a little bit better than, yeah, the base game, so we'll see what happens there. Oh, this guy's out of trees already. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Doesn't help buy work for trees. I would have thought it did. Let's have a look. Help buy for fuel. Oh no, turn it off. Seeds. That'll be why. Okay, let's turn seeds back on. Fertilizer, slurry off, manure off. Oh, that's annoying. So that means we're gonna have to race back and get. Geez, they're pretty closely planted together, aren't they? I don't want them to be too dense. Because if the forest becomes too dense, then it'll be too hard to farm. But I wonder if I do dual tyres. So if I put dual width tyres on this tractor on the rear, will it space out the planting? It might. Let's go and see. Anyway, let's drive back up to the shop, get another load of lodgepole pines, which I'm going the wrong way for currently. So what I'll do is send this guy over on a worker. Come on. So we've got our seed function turned on. We'll fit some dual width tires to space out the rows a bit better, and we'll see how we go. All right, other jobs. Slurry is still going. All right, let's go through our equipment lineup. So we want to go into vehicles, and we want to see what is leased versus what is owned. So anything that's leased that we can get rid of, I'm just going to return. So okay, that's a weight. Let's return that. We've got the subsoiler, so let's return that. The motorbike, that can go. What do we got? Low loader, that can go. Bale trailer, I think that's got some product on it. Yes, it does. So what I should do is take that off. Can I undo the tension belt? What is going on? L3. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get... So we'll come back to that. We'll go and get some... Let's see, what I'm going to utilise this guy as a spawn point for the farmhouse. So he can come back up this way. Alright, so this guy needs trees and dual tyres. So let's get the dual tyres first. Now the reason why I'm doing the dual tyres is let's go square to customise, just to space out the tree planting. Wide tyres with weights, narrow tyres, rear narrows, narrow twins, rear twins. Yeah, so let's go with that. I mean, it looks a bit ridiculous with the setup, but the theory is the tree spacing won't be so dense. And if you plant too many trees, especially on FS22, I found this out, the game can struggle a little bit with performance, so I don't want to have that issue. Okay, we want to find tree sapling pallets. Where are they? Rice saplings, probably in forestry, maybe? Yep, tree saplings. So we want the standard, we want one pallet, and we want lodgepole pines, so wherever they are. These guys here. Okay, so that's them over there. So we'll get them loaded. We'll send this guy back down on a worker. Okay, so far so good. Alright, so we want to go down to field, what was it? 68. Okay, so he should be alright. Now let's check if that guy's empty. Forklifts. That guy's heading back up to the farm as our spawn point for the farmhouse. That guy's blocking traffic. We need to get these pallets. So this particular pallet, we'll walk it over to the bale and pallet storage building, and we'll just store it there for the short term. That Arkeson Square bale trailer can get sold as well. Did that go in? Cool. Blocked by an object, of course. So I think we're just going to thin out our equipment stock a little bit. Okay, that's working. Hopefully this doesn't bug out on me. Okay, good. Okay, that guy's underway. Everything is looking pretty good now. Alright, let's have a look at our equipment lineup. Actually, let's have a look at used vehicles. Oh yeah, still same as before. We haven't moved on in time yet. Production's looking alright. We want vehicles. Okay, so anything that's leased, we're looking to return. So I've got a couple of these leased forklifts. Okay, that's a weeder, so we can return that. We haven't used that for a little while. That trailer we were just looking at, we can get rid of that. That weight can go. That Flegel trailer, that's our backpack sprayer. Not a backpack sprayer, but yeah, small sprayer. John Deere 7R, I think that's the one we just recently purchased. So we've got a bit of inventory of vehicles that we own, in terms of value at least. I mean, they're not worth very much, but... Okay, so where are we? So we were up to the sprayers, we got the weights. Okay, there's Jung Heinrich, let's get rid of that guy. This guy at the tailor shop, he can go. Had him for a long time. And this guy over at the shop, so that's the one we own, so we'll keep that. Kins Blue Drive, one of them is used, one of them is new. Crone Profiliner, we can return that. We've got a second one we can return as well. There's nothing in these. Kun GMD mowers, so we've got two of them. Our baler, tree harvester, slurry tank, Kubota sidekick, plough, lizard subsoiler, the lizard dragon, that can go. We haven't used that for a little while. The bow module 4. We've got the larger trailer, so we can get rid of that. Bow fork. The Manitou. We can just go and buy a Manitou, eh? Okay, let's return that. We will get one straight away. Logging trailer, Pottinger tedder, windrower. We can get rid of that. TNC Cancella forestry. We've leased that. I thought I bought that. We've had that for a long time. Okay, that can go. Served us well. This is the winch. We can return that. Volvo L180H, so we'll keep that for sure. A Volvo high lift, definitely return that. I will buy one if I see it. Log loading grapple, I think we will return that. If we need one, we'll buy it. And that is pretty much everything. Alright, so where's our Arcus bale trailer? So field roller, we'll keep that for now. Let's have a look at what we can sell here. The Arcus bale trailer, definitely. So our player will keep that. Keep that, keep that, keep that. So what have we got? 8R, 7R. We'll keep that, keep that. Keep our tree planter. Keep our cotton harvesters. So this guy will sell because we've got the auto loading bale trailer now. All right, so that's reduced our equipment lineup a little bit. All right, let's go take 2. Now, how's this going to work? Let's go. Okay, so I just want to monitor this just for a few minutes and see what happens. But I'm thinking because there's going to be no collisions. Yeah, and this guy's just doubled up. Wow. This is going to be a problem, I think. I might have to do this myself, which I'm not thrilled about. Because all that's happened there is they've just put 2 trees side by side. It's not ideal at all. Bit of a problem. What if we start over here? Is this going to make a difference? This looks like my 2 tyres theory has basically not panned out at all. I mean, as long as we get in the ballpark of having them spread out sufficiently. Okay, so at least this guy is actually planting them and not having to restock. We'll see how that goes. We'll keep an eye on it. Right, let's get this guy back to the farm. I'm not going to worry about the last little bit of slurry spreading because we'll be here all day otherwise. Okay, we'll grab this guy, get him back to the farm as well. Now, field 10 just here, I'm thinking this is going to become potentially a sheep pasture. I might put goats in there as well. I think that's going to be an option because it's a little bit too small to farm. Like it's usable land, but it's not a huge arable piece of land. I think it would suit a building or an animal enclosure of some sort. We'll just have to see how we go on that one. Alright, we're going to check our stock of planks long, so let's do that quickly. Oh, we need a Manitou, don't we? So let's go and buy one, brand new. So where would they be located? Not in here. Probably vehicles? Oh yeah, forklifts, of course. 80 grand. Let's go ahead and buy that. You can get bigger wheels. Does that increases the weight of the vehicle a little bit? I wonder if that will help with pallet stability. Maybe it won't. Anyway, let's buy that. Okay, it should be at the shop here somewhere. So we'll send this guy down on a worker. Can I get in? Okay, I seem to have got some bugged out hand thing. Anyway. Alright, so we'll go down to the... just around near where the sawmill is. Okay, that's a new bug. Got a hand in front of me. Nice. Alright, planks long, what have we got? We've got no planks long. Handy. No pun intended. Alright, let's check on the... Actually, let's check on this guy. Because I feel like he's about to double up on a row, which is slightly concerning. Now I'm hoping he skips it. I don't think he's going to. Where's it going? Yeah, they're a bit too close for my liking. So let's go from over here. Now I don't care if I get this perfect the first time, I just want a decent amount of trees in a usable area. Yeah, that'll work for the moment. Alright, what were we doing? We were going to look at the grain elevator. So the grain elevator museum, which is down this way. So it needs wood beams and roof plates. So where do we get roof plates? Probably the concrete factory, eh? Prefab walls are in stock. What does the playground need? So it needs 10,000 litres of wood beams. Alright, so maybe we can load up some wood beams and get these taken over. Alright, what we might do is let's cruise on, get this guy out onto the road, and then we'll send him over on a worker. Find our brand new forklift, which should be at the farm. How are we going? Let's check on this guy. Yep, happy with that. Yep, righto, this guy here. Okay, so let's get some wood beams positioned. Wait for our trailer to come back, and might actually. Oh, we could probably get by with one Profi liner for now. We'll see how we go. And this is the benefit of having this just here, because any excess pallets you don't need to load, basically just push them back into storage, and then when you recall them for later, they're easily recalled to make a nice neat stack. Alright, let's assume control. So we'll go get this guy into position. Whoa, hang on. God, the steering is terrible, eh? They still can't get it right. Okay, let's close that curtain side. We'll open up on the other side. We've got curtain right back, left front. Alright, let's throw on a time lapse. We'll get these wood beams loaded, and then we'll come back in, sit back, relax, enjoy the tunes. I'll see you in a few minutes.
But guess I need more of you. You say you're doing right, but in the morning you just leave. Had to convince my friends this time. Think you're toxic to my mind, but I know they don't know what you're all about. The way you hold my body tight, staying up talking through the night. Yeah, I know they just don't. With us it's all or nothing.
Alright, here we are at the playground maker. So, I mean, did that go in? Oh, we've got to reposition slightly. Okay, that's got all that. Required materials for next step, 9,900. Okay, so, I mean, do we have to sleep? What's the geo? I don't understand. Oh, this hand bug. I can't enter vehicles. What the hell? Alright, that's strange. Anyway, okay, let's get this guy back to the farm. So I'll throw on a time lapse, I'll drive it back. See you in a few minutes. Enjoy the tunes.
Yes, I need more of you. You say you're doing right, but in the morning you just leave. I need more of. With us it's all or nothing. Oh.
Alright, here we are back at the farm. So I think we're pretty much primed to go ahead and sleep. So what I think we'll do is we'll just double check. We're pretty much... So Puma's working the field. Oh, that's our tree planter. Let's have a look at what he's doing. Planting trees too densely. Come back. Oh, I've got that stupid hand thing again. Come on, get in there. Not too bad. They look pretty well spaced. So he's going to go do a run through the middle here, isn't he? Alright, let's abandon that. Alright, so obviously we can drive through the trees here. There's no collision. So the spacing's okay. I'm happy with that. Let's do the headland actually, and then I think we'll call it a day on this field. So if we go reset, if we go work the headlands on, and then start with the headland, and then go okay, we should just be able to do a couple of laps around the outside, and that'll round out the field nicely. And then I think we could probably go and plant field 69, potentially field 70. Yep, so that's going to work out good. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep, get into May, and then we'll reassess what jobs we've got to do. Alright, here we are in May, so our leasing costs plummeted, which is great. Used vehicles, ooh, we've got a combine, S7. Interesting. Now what's the capacity on this guy? 900 horsepower? What is that? Give us a bigger grain tank? Is this a mod? 54% off, because obviously we want to branch out into other crops, so having a combine on hand would probably be not a bad idea. So that's the 625 horsepower upgrade. Do we go US or EU? Yeah, I think we go US. 14,100. So let's have a look at the S7 in the shop. So the full price version, just as a comparison. So it's smaller. So the X9 will do 16,000 litres. S7 will do 14,000 litres. So what's the biggest combine we can get at the moment? Case AF11. I mean, this is probably the one I want, to be fair. Absolutely massive. What a weapon. So we've got a range of headers as well. So we obviously need to be getting a header trailer. X9 1100, 16,200 litres. What about the CR11? Crawler track, standard design, camouflage, interesting. Short pipe, long pipe. Don't know if that makes a difference. Probably for unloading, I'd say, if you've got a wider header. Yeah, we might have a think about that. Alright, let's go check in on this guy. How is he travelling? So, probably got a couple of headlands to do. So far, so good. Alright, actually not a lot doing in May, so let's go ahead and sleep again. Get ourselves into June, and then we'll have a look at what jobs we can do. Alright, so let's check our used vehicles. So we've got a Fendt Vario 1100 MT. That's the subsoiler we just sold. I think I'll pass on that. It's not too expensive to buy a new one if we do need it. Looks like we've had another, I'm going to say, wagon roll off the line potentially. So we'll go and have a look at that. Playground maker haul. So we're definitely low on planks long. So we need to get our planks long production up. Let's have a look at the wagon builder. So not quite ready yet, but I'd say it's the playground maker haul that's had another sale there, which has helped us. Okay, our planting operation is going swimmingly. So we're gonna end up with a pretty decent forest here. And I don't mind if the trees grow at different rates. Obviously we're sleeping through, so at the end of the day it doesn't matter too much. So that's fine. Alright, so what we'll do is leave this episode here, guys. We'll let this guy carry on, do his thing. We'll come back in with our cotton harvest in November. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 months away. So got a little bit of time to kill. But we'll find some other jobs to do along the way, and we'll get this forest planted. And I think what we'll do is we'll probably plant field 69 as well in the same vein. And then we'll have 2 plantations ready to go to start feeding our sawmill sort of in the future. We could probably even look to do field 70 and 71 also. We'll just see how the cost and time goes. Alright, thanks very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.